Hello and welcome to my video about Super Pong, which is a Pong game I made in Minecraft using Redstone. I'll start with a demonstration. By hitting new round, I'll control the blue player, the right one, and here I'll let the AI control the red player. So you can see the ball going like it should, hitting my paddle and bouncing back towards the red player, which the computer controls right now. And let's shut it off. So once he loses, you will see that the score counter goes up by 1. We don't want the red player to win. And he made it. So as you can see, I've accidentally kept the game going. So instead I'll lose with the blue player. I'll just stay with down here. And this right here, this light bulb is on as long as the game is on. Just to avoid confusion. And here we go. It turned off because the blue player lost. The red player got 1 point and the ball returned to the middle in order for us to start another round. So that was a short demonstration, and now I'll show you how it all works. This is how it all looks from behind, and this is basically the whole circuitry. Now I've had videos of me explaining how I made things as I made them, as I progressed on my channel, so feel free to check them. And right now I'll go over them shortly. So first of all, you can see the blue and the red parts over there. They are the paddles. The redstone ring, the piston ring I mean, that you see over here is the counter, which can go either up or down depending on what you press. It then the signal goes through here, and the part under here basically transfers each position into the 3 dots on the screen which represent the paddle. Now the same goes for the other side, exactly, it's cloned. Now the light blue part is what determines if the game goes on or if the blue player lost. So basically it checks the position of the ball and the position of the paddle, and if the ball is on the last line and it's not on the position where the paddle is, the blue player loses, and it sends a signal to the points counter, which is this part, the brown is the can part, and another one to the mechanism which shuts off the game, which is the gray part. Now the same thing goes for the orange part, for the other player, the red paddle. And now we'll go over to the gray part here. This is the AI control center. I have a video explaining it more thoroughly, but basically it checks the position of the paddle against the position of the ball and acts accordingly. So if the paddle is higher than the ball, it will go down, and if it's lower, it will go up. And the white part goes for the other paddle. Now the green part over here is the clock, and mux for the y-axis, I mean for the ball, which means up or down. It's a 4-bit counter with the last bit being an XOR gate. I've explained it again in a video, so feel free to check. And the yellow part is the y-axis, and both of them connect to the screen. Now the screen basically takes the x coordinate, you can see right here, and the y coordinate, and using AND gates, vertical AND gates, it transfers the signal to the correct position of the ball. Now the gray part, like I said, is the game on or off control center, which means that I have an RS NOR latch over here, which determines if the game is on and off, and if it's off and I start it on, so it will start all the clocks, and if it's on and the game ends because the player lost, it will reset the ball's position, and that's basically it. It's the smallest part in the circuit. And now the newest parts, which I don't have a video on, are those two, the cyan and brown parts, and I've already mentioned it. Those are the control points. So basically I have once again a ring counter. This time it can only go up because you only need to count up. And once a signal gets over here, it will go up. The signal will go from 0 to 9. The signal will go to this part, and this is basically a decimal to 7 segment converter. It's simple. So here I have it's on 0, and 0 needs the A, B, C, D, E and F parts on and the G part off. So only those will light on, and this sends a signal to the upper part of the screen, which displays the score. Now let's see, here we have it, the 0, it's A, B, C, D, E, F and on and G off, which gives us a 0. So I've done it for every other number. This is basically it. The downlink is below, and for this version you need to have the Wireless Redstone mod. Without it you just won't be able to play it. Now the reason I've used it is so I don't have to really to rewire the whole thing. It makes it a lot more compact and much faster. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and that's it.